Hey everyone, Divya here. Positive thinking. Now this is possibly one of the most difficult things people find, because the common perception is that thoughts just happen to us, that we actually don't have any control over what ends up in our minds. The reality, however, is that we do. We need to develop an awareness of our thoughts. So how we do this is quite simply by sitting in a nice quiet space, somewhere comfortable, perhaps in your room or out by the park, and be quiet, be still, and pay attention to the thoughts that are happening in your mind. For some people this might be racing with numerous thoughts. For some people it might just be a few thoughts. We can then become selective about the thoughts that we want to absorb. So if an undesirable thought comes up, then all we need to do is say stop. And you can literally say this out loud. And sometimes I really do. It may seem strange, but I'll just say stop. What this does is it sends a message to the brain and to the subconscious to halt that particular thought. What you want to do after that is question that thought. And then you want to replace it with a thought that's more desirable and positive. Now let me give you an example to make it all make sense. So Jane is a girl that's walking to school and she walks past her friend Sarah. Sarah keeps walking, looks straight ahead and does not acknowledge her friend Jane. So Jane is left thinking, what did I do? God, does she hate me? Does she not like me? What's going on? She then tells herself to stop. She has halted that particular thought, and then she starts to question her original thought and says, well, perhaps it's not that she doesn't like me, but it's that she's busy and she's got a lot going on in her mind and she just wasn't in the space and literally didn't see me. What she then does is implants a positive thought. So Jane thinks about a really lovely memory that Jane and Sarah had together as friends. And so now she's left feeling really grateful and positive about the friendship. It's really important to understand that thoughts don't just happen to you and that you absolutely have control over the thoughts that you create. Once you master this technique, which is from a practice called CBT, Cognitive Behavioural Therapy. So once you practice this technique over and over again, it just becomes easier and you realise that, hey, I can create, if I can create negative thoughts, I can create positive thoughts as well. It very much puts you in the driver's seat. If you have any questions, make sure you pop it in the comments below. This is short and sharp and something that means a lot to me as a counsellor, and I hope you got a lot out of the message. There is plenty more I'd love to share with you, so if you like it, please hit the subscribe button and I'll be making more videos for you in the future. I'd also like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.